back, guys, here on the Wannabe News Station. Live right up here on top of Big Lake. Some of the area of where it's been burned at. As you can see right now, there is a burn spot that's burning fire right over here. Let me see if I can zoom in right here. You can see a little bit of the smoke right there. There's a hot spot that's burning right there as we speak right now. And that's a hot spot right over there. It's burning. There's a few of them. It's burning like that because it's not going to really go nowhere because it's all burned around it. And it's stuff that's dead and underneath it. So it's burning underneath and then it pops up and gets hot. And there's all these other spots right here. This is just a part of it right up here on top of Cove Mountain that we're coming up to. And we'll move up and get a couple other spots of where it's burned at and stuff. And show that, yeah, it burned quite a bit of vegetation. And it's just crazy how it went from one spot to another spot. But this is the beginning of it. So follow along. Stay tuned. We'll show you some more footage. Here we are at another spot up here on Cove Mountain. Blacker than black. You can definitely find all the glass bottles and stuff out here now. If you're in the recycling business on collecting up the glass. But there's not a tree. Well, there's a few, I guess, trees that made it. But look at that. It's burnt all the way across, all over here. It's just crazy. Then you look back here in the back, behind that, and you got your trees changing colors and stuff, which is nice. But it's what happens when fire decides to come through and burn things. Takes out whatever's in its path. It doesn't care. It's not racist. It's not going to sit and judge. It's just going to take it and run with it. Yeah, look at those colors right there. The fall colors changing right there. It's about all the colors you can get right through here. It'll be a long time for this mountain to recover from this. This winter, you're going to have mudslides. Guarantee you. Man, it's just, this is kind of looking like if it was snow on it. This is what the snow would look like if it snowed. Everything's all the same. And then it melts and then you have the landscape. Well, you don't have that in this particular situation. So let's go on up and see if we can find some more spots. But right up in this area in the video there, it looks like it could be smoking right there up in those trees right there. Looks like that might be smoke there. There's been a couple other spots that we've seen some smoke. So it's still burning. And we've also seen a bunch of dust devils here too. There's one right there. It's performing right now. So stay tuned. Let's zoom in on that little dust devil right there. Let's see if we can see it right there. Get a good video of it. There in that burn area. It had a good tail on it there for a minute. Starting back up, going down it, but yeah, look at that beautiful fall colors. There's another spot where it's burned up at and stuff. A lot of timber right here to harvest and burn and collect. All right, guys. So here we are up here on top of Big Lake. And all that's burned over there. It's all burnt over there. Let me scroll, come on over here. It's burned right up through there. Right there. Now let's turn around right over here. We've got it burned right here. And up on that mountain, heading down off of Big Lake. This view here, you're right up on top of the top right here. As you crest over the hill here where the cattle guard is before you drop off the other side to go down to Big Lake. This is the road coming up from Annabelle and Glenwood. And you can see all those trees that's been burnt through there. And whatnot. And up through here. And stuff. So we're gonna turn around, go back down. I'll grab some video of it going back down it now on looking up on top of it and stuff. So anyways, that's the somewhat of the burn area up here on Big Lake. What we've seen so far. We went to the top, like I said in that other video. We were at the top looking down. I was hoping to get more of a view right here on the top, looking down right here before the sun went down, but we were also gathering up firewood, so wasn't able to do that. So, you know, sad ordeal, but this is the first time I've ever seen this mountain burnt in my lifetime. And I've grew up on this mountain. So, but anyways, thanks for tuning in on the Wannabe News Station, live right here on Big Lake. And like they say, if the women don't find you handsome, by golly, they ought to find you handy. Even though we are out doing a video about the burn area up on Big Lake. Now you know the rest of the story. Good day.